Catching is the receiving and controlling of an object by the body or its parts. Initially, a young child's reaction to an oncoming object is to fend it off, to protect themselves, often by using the whole body rather than arms and hands. Typically, a ball bounces against the young child's chest as a remainder of the body scrambles to surround it and still maintains equilibriums. Children's catching abilities, like their throwing skills, vary immensely. The teacher who plans learning sessions in which young children manipulate soft, textured objects such as beanbag foam balls or yarn balls can observe for developmental characteristics. So one thing that you want to think about when our students are catching is you don't ever want to start off with a hard ball or something like that where they may get fearful. We can use things like success balls or softballs that look like a softball just to make sure that our students are successful. When we're teaching, we want to make sure that the child knows that they need to have their elbows flexed rather than extended in preparation for making the catch. And another cue to look at is, does the child make the catch with the hands alone rather than trapping the ball against their body? So as our demoer, we're just going to have her go through a self-toss up in the air and talk about how she's going to keep the body. Arms are slightly extended but not fully to receive, and as she grasps, it's grasping with the hands and not trapping against the body. So as our demoer tosses in the air, she's making sure to receive the ball, doesn't use her body, it's letting the hands meet and clasp onto the ball. A few other things are is just making sure that the ball is really in track with them. As far as with students that are younger, they're tracking for and their eyes haven't developed as much, so they might have a little bit more trouble catching the ball versus an older student that might have difficulty wanting to use their body. So those are all cues that you want to look through when you're throwing and catching. A lot of people tend to teach them as the same unit or together versus as separate pieces and then bring them together. So you want to ensure that you teach them separately and then bring them together.